Hey everybody, welcome back to Northernlion plays Tetris 99 Invictus. Just truly embarrassing lapse of cerebral power in the last episode. It's such a lapse that I'm out of sync. 3, 2, 1, go! Okay, I think I don't get ready. I'm not even close to ready. There's no creatine in the bloodstream, dude. Okay. So, last episode, without a doubt, I mean, I would say... Okay, you know what? We're gonna yeet this system right off the bat, embarrassingly enough. Or we'll just roll it one tile wide for the time being. We can always loop it back around to a 2 tile wide if necessary, but... oh, that's not how... Oh, God, get it out of there. Okay. Here's the thing. Everything's gonna be fine. But this is, you know, we've had some... I would describe it as, some pseudo-embarrassing performances lately, to be honest. I say pseudo-embarrassing because at the end of the day, you know, it is the world of Tetris. It's not the world of, you know, actually being dumb. It's just the world of not making great decisions in a video game. Which is, you know, we can live with it, is what I'm trying to say. However, we would prefer not to live with it. We would prefer to be a more valuable member of the Tetris 99 ecosystem. And honestly, it's early, but I am a little proud of ourselves immediately for the way that we have approached this present situation here. It's been a little more astute than usual, and I think it's paying dividends so far, don't you? I mean, we're at 3 KOs. Oh, Joycon drift, and class action lawsuits. Joycon drift, you can't really come up with other words when you're playing Tetris. Parody, it becomes more difficult, is what I'm trying to say. Okay, one of those. No, that wasn't supposed to go there, but it's okay. That was supposed to fill a gap for us. At least it's doing it with the appropriate BPM. You know, it's one of those times I think we're just gonna tear this down to the freaking end here. And when I get down to the end, there's gonna be carnage. Not ready yet, huh? It's kind of hard to blow into the console, or the controller, I guess I should say, while playing Invictus. Like, you know, life comes at you fast in this particular game mode. Oh, I'm not doing right here. This is... Things were getting a little askew. There you go. We're back. It's alright, like, I never really considered it that valuable to be able to choose who you're targeting in this game anyway. I think is overrated. Insubordinate and churlish. Oh, really? You dare attack me? Sorry, what I meant to say is you're approaching me? Cadillac Fairview doesn't want me in? Are you crazy? I just walked over here. Okay, so that's a busted T-spin waiting to happen, so let's just bail out of that. Man, this is, you know what this is not in any way? Annoying. You can see every once in a while I'm trying to make it happen. Has anyone in their life ever triumphed over more adversity than me? It's hard to say, honestly. You know what? That'll work. I'm not in the business of getting too picky here. Please just... I'm begging you. It'll go. It won't go. I'm begging you for the slightest bit of freedom. I can't believe we got a KO in the process here. That's honestly just absurd. Has there ever been a recorded Joycon drift victory in Tetris 99 history? Because at some point, we're not going to be able to avoid it. You know what? I'll live with this. Oh, I think we introduced a new pattern into the Joycon drift. That's in some ways, some people might consider that progress right now. Only 12 remain on top of everything else here. Okay, radio silence. That was not how that was supposed to go. And now, why don't you buy new controllers? Hey, why don't you click the like button and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. And of course, come back tomorrow for a new Tetris episode. They're happening every freaking day. Okay, it's a rarity. The 2-tile wide in the top 10. I mean, if we could have targeted that, that would have been a send and a half. If it won't go, it won't go, but this has got to go. Remember, you cannot rely on your targeting computer. That train has sailed. No! Thank you. You'll live with it. You'll live with it. You'll learn with it. Probably should stop covering that garbage hole. Get out of here! It's going. It's going. Please stop targeting me. You don't understand the lack of fairness involved right now. There's only 2 left. It stopped. It's blessed. It finally stopped changing targets because there's only 1 left. You can go. You're okay. Don't get it twisted, brother. You're doing fine. So are they, I'll admit. Never mind! Oh, baby. It was CPU 22. There are those who said it could never be done. The controllers are going, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. Oh, yeah? I know what's going on. That's one way to get back in the saddle. I told you, a little bit of creatine. When you got that post-workout uptake, your cells are like, I'm dry, give me the creatine, give me the creatine. They suck it up. It's like a black hole connecting Matthew McConaughey to his daughter. The uptake is instantaneous. You don't need to be able to target. You just need to be able to target where the pieces are supposed to go. That being said, I have no idea if that changes anything at all. It's psychosomatic. Oh, baby. That felt amazing. It works! Okay. Can I please get a Star Wars meme of Luke Skywalker switching off his targeting computer? And all the boomer rebels being like, oh, you can't, can he do that? Is this allowed? And then Luke Skywalker just absolutely owns the Death Star because he's the greatest Jedi in a galaxy far, far away's history. Okay, this is like, come on. There's your T-spin. You've done it. Great work. You can even throw one of these down after it. And look at that. Now, wouldn't... There's another T-spin. Just getting ready. Ah, you screwed it up. You screwed it up. That one is my bad in a huge way. Okay, you know... Radio silence for just for a microsecond here. Okay, we beg, ladies and gentlemen, we're gathered here today to pray for the so-called long peace. Many people will say we didn't deserve that one. This is the only situation in recorded history in which many people are correct. Many people will say that was not worth it. I say, hey, just because it wasn't worth it doesn't mean it's not worth it, because we learned how to T-spin in that moment. So who are you to say? Who are you to say that that's not worth it? Okay, I mean, you gotta. Then you gotta. Then you did. And now we're back. This is like... I don't know what's going on with my game. Tetris is having some problems recently. Look, I'm aware and familiar with the issues plaguing the Tetris ecosystem right now. It's one of the times you just gotta do something. That hurts. That hurt. I feel like we could have played at least 20% faster there without even knowing. Get me out of the computer area! I don't support it. I don't cool down. Get me back in the game. I'm ready. Back in the high life again. By Steve Winwood. What does Steve do? Win. What are the pieces made of? Wood. That's what's up. Oh, more than acceptable. And look at that. Okay. So it's not the best build of all time, but it's amongst the fastest. Oh, you can tell. He's got anger coursing through his veins right now. Send him one of those. I think you don't even have to worry about this yet. Hold on. Okay, if it won't go, it won't go. That's just the necessary sauce of life. If it won't go, it won't go. You can't make it go. Who are we to say... that it has to go? You know what I mean? Early on, you make mistakes. You compensate with a T-spin. Everything is extraordinarily hunky-dory because you're getting free kills left, right, and center. You know what I mean? Should I have done any of this? Look, there's a case to be made that I'm an idiot. I've made that case on many occasions, and in this particular situation, I feel like I'm as dumb as ever. Because I'm getting too many badges. It attracts attention. It's the wrong kind of attention. And before you know it, you get yourself mixed up, you know? It's easy to do in this workaday world. What am I talking about? We're killing it. Nothing could possibly stop us right now. Look at this. It's combos. Okay, that wasn't a combo, but you're interrupting my narrative right now. A little combo for you. And to think, I was gonna let one loss in Invictus slow down my moment? Rain on my parade? other such things. So I just gotta level with you. The pieces there were not the pieces that I was under the impression that they were. I don't know who switched them at the last possible moment. I mean, when I say I don't know, you know who it was. Wyatt. Time will tell whether or not this decision right here made any sense whatsoever. So far, this is not looking like my finest hour. Winston Churchill, Gary Oldman. Never mind, we're actually totally fine. The spirit of Tetris at a high level is probably perfection. The spirit of Invictus at my level is learning how to compromise without being a little baby about it. Definitely not what should have been done there. That's okay. This is, what did I tell you? It's compromise, sweetheart. Look it up. Okay. Didn't set yourself up very well for 2 tiles, but I'm not sure we're living that 2-tile world right now. It went. We went, Blues. Let's go. Okay, you even got a little T-spin there, if your psyche can handle it. You gotta love that. When you can follow it up with a little bit of this, it's even better. No, no. Okay, you know what? If you have to go there, you have to go there. My intention was to set up the 2-tile wide, but I think we could have spent the rest of our life trying to get the piece to fit, so... I'll live with it. I know. I know. I'm a doctor too. No, 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 no! That was not right! Okay. I was beset on all sides by unfairness right there. And yet we're still coming. Clear it on that side. Clear it on this side. Just when I thought I was out, I pulled me back in. Oh, you can break it like that. I don't know about that. Might want to work on your strats on... Ah, that'll work. It'll still work. Where are we at here? 11 left? I mean, this is... If there's ever been heat, this is the heat. Hey, thank you. Where's my square piece is what I was gonna ask. Oh my... Oh, okay, you screwed it. That's okay. Just live with that. And live with this. This is gonna be the end of us. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, that was... We caught a lot of heat in the top 10. That's just how you lose in Tetris 99. Invictus, at least. In Tetris 99 default, you just don't. Queues are popping these days, dude. 8 seconds to a game? 50K for reverse, no album out? And my pocket's so tall that my Barbie's gotta climb them? Look, it's been a while since I listened to this song, okay? I might have gotten the lyrics slightly wrong. How does NL know all these old songs? First off, how dare you? Secondly, please give me a moment. I believe I have some plant-based whey protein stuck in my throat. It's not unpleasant. It's just a little... It's like, you know, when you get it stuck in your throat and it's like a bag of sand. Okay, so we should have done this slightly differently, but I've learned a lot in my Tetris 99 life so far. I've learned not to be afeared of situations like this right here. I haven't seen the lighthouse, but I bet they say a feared in it. Yarr. I don't know if they're not really pirates, right? They're just lighthouse keepers. But isn't a pirate just a sailor minus the law? They do the same duties. I don't know. The only difference is a pirate asks, where is the rum gone? Go ahead. Go ahead. Now you got a freaking T-spin. It's the freaking T-spin, baby. We about to have me some fun. You know what? Just eat that right there. One of those. One of those. Not quite gonna pull us out, but you know what? I mean, I can live with this right here. For the credit that I get for doing the T-spin. Ooh, regrets have been had. You know what? I think give me one of these. Might have to go a little one tile wide. You know what? Just embrace the flat build on that one. You were lucky to get out of that with your life still intact. I don't think you should be risking anything. Okay, let's tear it down. We only have one KO, which is a little... It's not meant to be overly cocky, just for the record, but one KO in Invictus at this point is a little bit below average for us, just because, you know, there's so many AI. I have to imagine most of our KO-rich games do come from AI-based beatings. If I could ever get to the point where I could recover from a T-spin without it taking me, like, you know, 10 minutes. No, that's the one. We're gonna be golden. We're definitely not at that point yet. But you have to admit, we're getting a lot better. Okay, don't be a fool. That's one where you like, yeah, sure, you could set up the T-spin there, but do you value your life at all, you madman? You know what? That's gonna cost you. That's gonna be one of those moves you're gonna look back in a year and be like, we could have won this Tetris 99 game were it not for that idiocy. We might still win it in spite of the idiocy, but suffice to say, I'm modestly embarrassed by our performance there. Oh, you gotta hate that. Okay. Well, you know, that's a good lesson. There's a lesson in there. Perhaps it's fair to say that the T-spin is not the be-all, end-all. It's okay. We live for the rare air. Maybe not air this rare. I'll give you one more. I'll give you one more. I'll give you one more episode, because there was flashes of greatness there, and there was some bad stuff. Either way, dude, there's something that I can't believe. Like my Invictus MO is like, I mean, I'm not saying we get a win per episode because that's madness, but one win, if it comes, it's always like run one. Beats me. It beats me. Really is where I'm at. I got some good news for the Tetris 99 series. YouTube recently changed their policy. Starting today, scripted or simulated violence in video games will be treated the same as violence in other scripted content like movies or TV. Wow, that's radical. Previously, they've been treating it like beheading videos. You know, what's the difference between getting a headshot in Call of Duty or a fatality in Mortal Kombat and, you know, a video of a human being actually dying? There's no difference between these images. Meme. Now they're changing it, which is really good for Tetris, because all these videos get marked 50 plus. Even 49-year-olds are not capable of handling the level of brutality You know, it's not just violence, it's violence plus emotion, which is where people get really upset. So hopefully these videos, if you're under the age, or maybe you got friends that are under the age of 50, they're going to start to be able to watch these due to new legislation. So I really appreciate that. Just keep in mind, you should give them a graphic content warning. Viewer discretion is advised. You may experience feelings, rushes of adrenal glands coming from your kidneys during the watching of any Tetris 99 episode, and if you turn your eyes away for but a moment, it might already be too late. Now, hold on. You can get there. It's a T-spin. Was it a good T-spin? I don't believe it was a good T-spin. That was a panic spin. You ever wanted a telltale viewing of what a panic spin actually was? You saw one right there, whether you noticed it or not. Now, this is what we call the rare air. I live my life in this vicinity on a regular and irregular basis. And it does not bother me. For the most part, I mean, you just saw willfully, I chose to keep building in the rare air. Ah! No, no, no! That's not a T-spin, dude. What are you doing? Okay, I'll give you one more. Placing some pieces badly, that's okay. We should not have been in... Going for... Doing a T-spin setup in the rare air is not where I'm at in my... You know, I have a driver's license. I don't choose to get behind the wheel of a Ferrari F40 and go driving on the track, you know? I need some training before I do that. What we chose to do was basically like, I've got 10 years of driving experience. Lando Norris, would you mind if I piloted your McLaren F1 vehicle? If you're at the Tafo, Do Re Mi, Wumbo, Anatoly Tetrisov tier, you can do that. I can't do that right now. That's not where I'm at. I'm not at that level. I don't have the know-how or the elbow grease to execute on that strategy. And I've riffed for 53 seconds, so if you'll excuse me, 5 seconds of silence. My favorite boy band. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, that was silence in my world, apparently. I'm ready. I'm ready. 2 tile wide setup with optional T-spins. The T-spins are not compulsory. The T-spins are optional. You do not need... Because I think it's 2 different strategies, you know? I think it's 2 different strategies. If you want to do the T-spins, you know, we've seen that there's the chance to work them in, you know, dynamically. No, 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 that's so much worse, but I guess we're kind of shoehorned into it for a second here. You can make them work dynamically, but it's not ideal. Okay, you know what? Little old-fashioned Tetris. I thought they banned this style of Tetris after that one dude had a heart attack. Apparently not. Okay, wait. You know, it worked. In some ways. Oh, that was the wrong time for you to switch to attacking me, brother. You know, 3 seconds ago, you could have caused me some serious strife, but instead, you walked right into the rare T-spin that was non-destructive. What a world. You know what? Just send them. Okay. We had 2 KOs out of that. Deserved or otherwise, it don't matter. We got him. No, that goes there. Are you see? Like, this is when it works. You gotta feel good. When it doesn't work, you feel like the world's biggest fool. Like, that's a KO. It might take a couple of seconds to manifest. It's like when the dude from Fist of the North Star punches somebody, and they go, huh? And then he goes, you don't even know it, but yeah, the ume wai mo shinderu, or whatever, you know? You know, we're just gonna ruin our whole run here, if you don't mind. By focusing on the freaking banter instead of focusing on the sends. There you go. There you go. Break it open. Give him one of these. I know it looked like that was suboptimal. You may well be correct in your assessment. But look at that all of a sudden. We're back down. And the garbage hole's open. Okay. You know what? You can do a little... You can do a half measure. Half measures, as I always say, get a bad rap for what I perceive as no reason. All because of that one Breaking Bad episode. Okay, that's your play. That's probably not the play, but I don't mind it because it also opens us up here. You know, we're just thinking 22 moves ahead, as is typical for me. No, okay, you should have... We could have done a much better job with that. Please? Thank you. I know, you're like, how does he do it? He keeps making mistakes. And yet the mistakes don't have devastating consequences. What's his secret? My secret is, I don't see them as mistakes. I don't see them as happy little accidents either. I see them as, you know, little roadblocks on the path we call life. Oh, you're almost at an appropriate build for the first time in 100 years. Okay? I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do on occasion. I would not describe myself as nonplussed. But not as perturbed as you might think, given how things look on paper here. Oh my god. No! Oh, he's done it again. Despite all my rage, I'm still just a level 1 mage. Break it. We're done. Embrace it. We're somehow not done. You can't wait on that one. I wish we could have. Oh, we hit the long base! Okay, well, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, click the like button. I was at a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. See ya! See ya!